Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting match here tonight. Oh, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's match here at Turner Fenton Park, presenting the Crispy Pan Hut BSL Cricket. An exciting match here between Royal Tigers and Nasir Ali, the previous year's finalists, coming in to play their first game of the season. Last season, of course, Royal Tigers won the match and they were the champions, and Nasir will be hoping to redeem themselves. The first over has been completed with Sohail Tanweer, and it's 4 without loss after the first over. Still a bit of damp conditions. We've had quite a lot of rain over the weekend here in the GTA and Toronto area, in Brampton. And it's still a bit damp conditions out there on the outfield. So it's going to be tricky for the bowlers to keep the ball dry, and hopefully they can utilize that and try to get the swing on the ball. As you can see, Nasir Ali's squad here. A lot of players, new player coming into their squad this year, Brampton, and also Yuvraj Singh, also the opener for who played in Canada, known for his 100 against New Zealand. With the Royal Tigers, again, with their mostly the usual squad with Naeem Iqbal and Nadeem Ali. Naeem Iqbal was very flamboyant last season, with very consistent with his batting, and really helped them win that final with his century. So he'd be definitely looking a key to watch out when he comes out to bat. Of course, he's the wicket keeper for normally for Royal Tigers, but they have a different keeper today. So Ahmed is coming in to start the second over. Still getting into the mix here, and fueling being adjusted accordingly. So good running between the wickets, and 3 runs of the first delivery of the second over. And that brings in Ray and Patan on to strike. Rayan Patan, didn't play last year for Nasir Ali. He's played for Riverbanks, and he's been signed up with Nasir Ali for this season for the BSL Cricket League. Another batsman to watch out for. He's quite exciting to watch if he gets going. So Royal Tigers will be looking to target him as well beginning, and hopefully they can get him out cheaply, while Nasir Ali will be hoping that these two set a good opening partnership. An inside edge, very wild swing straight away, but lucky for Rayan Patan, didn't really play onto the wickets. It was an inside edge. Dot ball. Ahmed Kamal comes in. Whitish outside off stump delivery. It's important that the power play, both teams try to utilize as much as they can, and of course Nasir Ali will be hoping to get a good start. Hopefully, try to get at least 60 to 70 runs in this power play. If ideally, of course, tricky conditions out there, so all to play for. This one's gone up in the air and looks like it's safe towards mid-on, and it's gone all the way for 6 runs. So Rayan Patan is not hanging around, and he started off the mark with the 6 runs here. Oh, my mistaken, he's actually 9 runs now. So after the end of the second over, Nasir Ali are 13 without loss, getting a good boundary essential in that. Rayan Patan hitting a 6 of the 4th delivery. Change of ball. It looks like Sohail Tanveer will be carrying on with the attack here. Nicely played over covers from Yuvraj. And it looks like it's going all the way for 4 runs. Nasir Ali not hanging around at all, and they're definitely utilizing this power play quite nicely now. So Timmy comes in again. Better, more length and line, not giving Yuvraj any width there. A lot of eyes are on Yuvraj Singh after his World Cup performance against New Zealand, where he actually made a record for one of the youngest players to make a 100 in the T20 World Cup. So a lot of eyes are on him now since then, and in Canada, and he's been performing pretty well throughout his cricket career here in Canada. He's still very young, about 19 years old. Big swing and a miss by Yuvraj. Close to the outside edge. So then we are adjusting his line and length here for the batsman. Another international, ex-international player for Pakistan. And with his experience, he knows how to adjust his line and length very well according to how the batsmen are playing. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get a breakthrough here in this over. One just guided off the pads towards mid-wicket, and the batsman come back comfortably for 2 runs. So a bit of a slower delivery from Certain Weir there previously. Comes in again. It's gone up in the air. There's a chance for a catch, but it's landed safely between the fielders. So 4 runs of the first ball of the 4th over. Irfan Sadat is the bowler. It's gone up in the air. There's no fielder out at deep mid-off. And looks like it's carried all the way for 6 runs. Another 6 by Rayon Patan. That's 6 runs, so 10 runs of 2 deliveries. Not the start that Irfan Sadat wanted. Quite expensive. First 2 deliveries. And Nasir Ali are on the attack at the moment. 31 in just 3.2 overs. At a run rate they're going, it's 9.3. So a good start from them. Targeting at least 185 here at the moment. This one's going over the covers. There's a feeler out in the deep, but it looks like it's beaten him, and it's gone for 4 runs. So three deliveries, 3 boundaries with the 6 as well. So 14 runs of 3 deliveries. Very expensive over from Royal Tigers at the moment. Irfan Sadat struggling to get his line and length control here at the moment, and Rayan Patan is really taking advantage of it. This one, Rayan Patan trying to play a pull shot a bit too close. Swing and a miss.
सेटिंग करी हुई थी नहीं चल रहा है उनको ऊपर चेंज करना वाला एक बार स्टॉप होके स्ट्रिंग दोबारा आगे हो जाना ऊपर और वजह से नहीं और ये थल्ले नीचे लिखे आई जाता ना बंदे देख पढ़ लें अनकोडर फास्ट चाहिए रहा ना हम मैं तो अब चेक करना अब सही हो गया ना
क्या ये इसको क्या करना है इसको तो हाँ ये भी ये भी अभी ऑन कर दूं ठीक है मैच लग जाओ हाँ या मैच कहेंगे मैच वो कह रहे हैं जरूरत क्या जैसी करेगा कमेंट्री पंजाबी में कर जिसमें भी करनी चाइनीज में कर लो वो तो आपके घर है आप अभी कुड़ियां आ रही हैं चीनी चीनियां बात ही कर मैं तो मैच पागल हूँ मैं तो लेके आऊंगा उनको मैच लोग मैच जो क्रिकेट ही नहीं खेलेंगे मैच जो मेरी कुड़ियों को देखते रहेंगे शुरू करूँ मैं कर लो इनको So after the 4th over, Nasir Ali are 37 without loss. Very expensive over from Irfan Sadat there. 16 runs coming, and really has helped Nasir Ali bring that run rate up above 9 runs. Change of bowler as well on the other end is Ahmed Kamal now. Starts off with the single. So Tanveer holding himself back, and rightfully so. He's bowled 2 overs and probably keeping himself for the death overs as well. Probably one of the main, if not the main bowler for Royal Tigers for tonight. He comes in a big swing and a miss by Rayan Patan, trying to pull it, and looked like he's trying to charge down to the wicket, and Ahmed Kamal must have seen him, just giving it a bit of a shorter delivery, and Rayan was unable to connect to it. Full toss delivery, but straight to the fielder. Rayan was unfortunately was unable to fully utilize the loose delivery. Connected it well, but went straight to the fielder. So a dot ball. So far, much better over from Nasir Ali, just giving 1 run off the over so far. 3 deliveries. So a shot ball, and this one is pulled away behind square leg. There's no fielder out there. And looks like it's just bounced short of the boundary. confirming. Nicely played, picked it up nicely. No fielder out there in the deep. Actually, it's gone all the way for 6 runs. We were just waiting for confirmation, and it actually was enough to clear the boundary for 6 runs. So after a good over that was going on with that 6, it's basically back to ground zero for Ahmed Kamal. Rian Patan now on 30 of just 16 deliveries. This one again is played it over covers. Fielders just chasing it down, trying to stop it, but unable to stop that, and it's gone for 4. So back-to-back boundaries, 6 and a 4. So 10 runs of 2 deliveries, and Nasir Ali are back on top here in this over. So it's over that started well. It's not ending that good for Royal Tigers at the moment. We still have one more over of power play after this. That's really, are really utilizing the power play at the moment. A dot ball to end the 5th over, and Nasir Ali are 48 without loss. So 6 of the first delivery of the 6th over, and not the start again from Irfan Sadat. This is turning out to be quite expensive bowling from Royal Tigers. The last over of the power play. Just waiting on to retrieve the ball. The outfield is still quite damp and wet, but that's not stopping these 2 opening batsmen at all. They've really controlled the innings so far, the bowlers, and right now they're definitely on top of this power play. So for Nasir Ali, we've got a good flying starter. Royal Tigers will be a little bit disappointed that they haven't taken a wicket or 2, but still a long way to go yet. Always the power play is always very tricky for the bowling side. Only 2 players outside the 30-yard circle. It's going to be interesting to see how they come back after the power play, and see if Nasir Ali can keep this momentum going. It's a bit of a delay here as we retrieve the ball. We'll be back shortly. So after a bit of a short delay here, we're finally back on track. Comes into ball, the second ball of the 6 over. Again, short ball, and it's played beautifully over point. Yuvraj Singh is not joking around at all. 4 runs. Slapped over backward point for 4 runs. So it seems to be raining of 6s here, and another 6 there by Rayon Patan in the beginning of the 7th over. Ahmed Kamar really struggling out there, and that's taken Rayon Patan to 40 of just 19 deliveries. Excellent performance from Raya Patan, and he's really given Nasir a flamboyant start to this innings. So 82 without loss after the 7th over. 19 runs coming off the previous over. Another expensive over from Royal Tigers. They desperately need a breakthrough here if they want to restrict Nasir Ali to any competitive score that they can chase down. If Nasir Ali keep going at this run rate, which is 11.7, they'll be projected to score at 234, which is a milestone to achieve. Still 13 overs to go. Shariar, the new bowler, comes in. A single of the first delivery of the 8th over. $83 runs partnership of this opening pair. Yuvraj Singh, who's on strike now, 40 of 22 deliveries with 5 fours and 1 6. And Rayan Patan with 42 of 21 deliveries with 3 fours and 4 sixes. Some big sixes he's hit. This one's gone up in the air and it's gone all the way. It's a feeler out the deep, but no chance for him. Nicely picked up by Yuvraj Singh. And it's gone just wide of mid-wicket area for 6 runs. An excellent shot by the young man Yuvraj Singh. And takes him to 46 of 23 deliveries. Sharan Nadeem just over pitching it right in the slot, and Yuvraj was very quick to pick that one up. A much better delivery there by Shahryar. Good comeback, perfect delivery, beating Yuvraj on the outside off stump. Could have easily got a nice little edge, but luckily for Yuvraj, it just went straight to the keeper. As long as see if Shahryar Nadeem can keep this consistent. Seems a bit too much loose deliveries from Royal Tigers at the moment. It's a better delivery outside off stump. Seems like Yuvraj, he likes it on the stumps. It doesn't tend to move as much through his crease with footwork. So if Shahryar can pick that up, it's quite, and he's targeting that wide line now. See if forcing him to play that outside off stump shots through the covers. So just guided to fine leg, a quick single. Sometimes as a bowler you need to adapt your line and length and bowl according to how the batsman is batting. Yuvraj likes to swing his bat quite a lot, and anything that's pitched on the stumps or down the leg, he's quite good at picking it up. Short delivery, just played down the ground to square leg for a single, just wide of square leg, so they were comfortably able to get a single, and that's to and the 8th over. 90 Nasir Ali are 91 without loss. Looking very tough for Royal Tigers at the moment. They haven't had any luck yet at all in getting a breakthrough, but haven't really bowled as consistently in the right areas that you would expect them to. Captain Sohail Tanveer changing the bowling again and trying to bring like a spinner coming on to the attack. The seamers haven't really done anything at the moment. Let's see if this can help them get a breakthrough here. So Umair is the new bowler in, Umair Mohammed. See if Royal Tigers captain has decided to bring on the spinner for this first time tonight after the 8th over. Rayan Patan on 43 will be taking strike. The ball comes in. It's gone straight up in the air. There's a shout for catch it, but it's safely landed. Fielder was unable to get to it. It was played towards covers. Fielder out in the deep was trying to chase it down, but unfortunately for Royal Tigers, unfortunate for Rayan Patan, it fell safely, just short of the fielder. So it looks like the spinner might do the trick here straight away. The first delivery chance. You know that when the faster ball, the seamers tend to come onto the bat. It's a bit more easier to play certain shots. This one's played down to square leg for a single. Royal Tiger desperately need a breakthrough here, trying everything and what they have in their bag. Trying to bring on the spinner to see if they can get a breakthrough and slow down this run rate, which is at the moment 11.16. Another single towards mid-on. So 3 runs of 3 deliveries. Better over for Royal Tigers' perspective. There's a shout for catch it. It's gone towards mid-on. But no fielder was able to get to that. And there was a fielder out in deep mid-on, but just a bit too wide of him. And a couple of bounces, and it's gone for 4 runs. Nice safe shot for Yuvraj Singh, and that takes him to his 50. He's on 52 now of 28 deliveries with 6 fours and 2 sixes to his tally. Takes Nasir Ali to 98 without loss. Played over to mid-wicket here region. And another no-way chance for the fielder out in the deep, and it's gone for 4 runs. For instance, we thought the fielder would be able to cut it off, but the ball was timed pretty nicely, and it beat the fielder out there in the deep. So back-to-back boundaries. And the good over that started has been a bit expensive again for Royal Tigers. 11 runs now conceived. Just one more delivery left of the 9th over. Also takes him to 100. This one is placed straight to the fielder and the deep. It's wide or mid-on region for a single. So 12 runs coming off the 9th over. Nasir Ali 103 without loss. So finally, Royal Tigers have gotten that desperate breakthrough of Rayon Patan, who was looking quite good, just falling short of his 50. Gets clean bowled out by Shireen Nadeem. And a much needed breakthrough for Royal Tigers has finally come through in the 10th over. And an excellent partnership between Yuvraj Singh and Rayan Patan comes to an end. Rayan is gone for 47 of 27 deliveries with 3 4s, 4 6s, and a strike rate of 174. Has really set the base for Nasir Ali here. And he shouldn't be very disappointed. He shouldn't be disappointed at all. He might be a little bit that he didn't make his fully 50, but a great contribution and a great start to the innings for Nasir Ali here. And let's see if Royal Tigers can come back after getting a breakthrough here. See if they can try to change this game in their perspective. Still a long way to go. We're just reaching up to the halfway stage of the first innings. So the new batsman coming in is Ravindu Gunasekara. So Tanvir has brought himself back onto the attack. Starts off with a great delivery, beating Yuvraj Singh on the outside of the off stump. Man with his type of experience knows exactly where to bowl and how to get a breakthrough. See, you'll be looking to hopefully get Yuvraj Singh sent back to the pavilion. So then he comes in, and again, nice carry and bounce, beat him in outside the off stump. Yuvraj struggling there to pick the line and the bounce of Sohail Tanvir. Looks like Sohail has finally picked the right spot to pitch, and that was an excellent delivery back to back. So a single to Yuvraj Singh and brings in Ravinder Gunasekara on strike. So Tanveer bowled 2.4 over none for 15. Bowled quite nicely. A few deliveries early in his first spell. Got a bit loose, but he hasn't had any good luck lately. But he's beaten Yuvraj outside the off stump quite well, but not getting that edge. Gunasekara trying to play this scoop shot, but just went straight to the wide of the keeper. Got a single. Fantastic shot there by Yuvraj Singh through the covers, but straight to the fielder. Out in the covers, it was looking like it was going to go straight for 4, but straight to the fielder for a single to end the 11th over. Nasir only 113 for 1. Play through the gap for a single. Actually managed to come back for 2 runs. Sorry. Good running from the batsman between the wickets. Yuvraj Singh now on 64 of 37 deliveries. It's gone up in the air. There's a chance for a catch right in mid-on. It's straight down the throat of the fielder. And that's the end of Yuvraj Singh. The wicket that Nasir Ali were looking at. And they finally have broken through. And Yuvraj goes out, caught right at mid-on in the deep. His inning comes to an end. 64 of 37 deliveries. Strike rate of 172. So now 2 basically fresh batsmen will be on the crease for Nasir Ali. It's definitely what Royal Tigers wanted. They've been fighting for it, and finally they've managed to get the breakthrough. And the danger man that was looking, Yuvraj Singh, his innings come to an end. So the new batsman coming in for Nasir Ali is Bhagwan Singh. A big appeal for stumping on the first delivery, but not out is given. Good work from the wicket keeper. He was thinking that maybe the looked like it was a bit in the air, but hard to tell from this angle. If most likely. So Ravinder Gunasekara on strike now, facing the 5th ball of the 12th over. Just guiding it down to the ground for a single. The Royal Tigers, it's their time. Let's see if they can try to get another wicket or two here. In the next couple of overs is what they really need to try to keep Nasir restricted below 200 runs. And that's the end of the 12th over. Nasir Ali are 117 for 2. So Omer Mohammed coming on the strike again for Royal Tigers. 13th over. Royal Tigers are bringing the run rate down for Nasir Ali. The two batsmen who were really in form are back in the pavilion. That's really given them some hope here now to try to restrict them to a score. Maybe most likely they would prefer below 180 at least at this stage, and hopefully for Royal Tigers perspective they will want to keep it as low as possible, but still a lot of overs to go, and Nasir Ali will be looking to go over 200 at this stage. Nicely played through the gap, through the covers. Fielder out in the deep. So just a single. So it seems like the spinner is the way to go at the moment. Fast bowler, the seamers have been a bit more expensive. And as we know, the ball doesn't tend to come on as easy onto the bat with the spinners. So its timing is very crucial. While the fast bowling or the seamers, it can be a bit more comfortable hitting it around the ground and getting the timing right. It's a bit of edge, flying edge, but it's safe towards third man. Cuts it off, and 2 runs. Banil, क्या हुआ? So 4 runs for Naeem Iqbal, taking Royal Tigers now to 46 for 2. So they require 136 of 15.1 overs. 8.97 is the required run rate, and definitely on target. A big appeal for LBW, but it looks like it's drifting down leg side, and not out was given. Royal Tigers are 46 for 2 after 5 overs. Good start for them. Royal Tigers, they're right on target, trying to chase down 182 was the target to win, and Nasir Ali ended up scoring 181 for 4 after 20 overs. One stage, they might be a little bit disappointed they didn't get to 200 at one stage when the openers, Yuvraj and Rayan Patan, were out there. It was looking like they were easily going to par 200, but Royal Tigers finally got those breakthrough and have restricted Nasir Ali to a good competitive score that they are looking to chase down at the moment. And currently their run rate is 9.2, required is 9.07, so we're right on target at the moment. So the last over of the power play has begun. 6th over, and a single off the first delivery. Naeem Iqbal has been mostly on the other side of the innings, of the crease. He's only faced 11 deliveries throughout. So far he came out as an opener. Quick single for Naeem Iqbal. It's good bowling by Abdul Jalali Mohammadi is on his 3rd over, already taken 2 wickets, so good spell from him. This one is a bit full, and Ali Nadeem has picked that up beautifully over mid-on, and it's gone all the way for 6 runs. So that great 6 from Ali Nadeem. It's 8 runs so far of the over. Royal Tigers now 54 for 2. Right on par at the moment. Trying to chase down this run. It's still a long way to go, and very good innings is needed. At least these 2 batters out there. This one's played over, covers beautifully again. No fielder out in the deep, and it's gone for 4 runs. So 10 runs of 2 deliveries has really put more pressure on Nasir Ali again. So another 4 from Ali Nadeem. So it's becoming a very expensive over for Nasir Ali. It's really Ali Nadeem has really put the pressure on them. 14 runs of the last 3 deliveries. One down the leg side for a wide. Abdul Jalal was bowling pretty well until this over. And Ali Nadeem has put the pressure on him and really taken out his the bowler's control at the moment. Nicely played over a point. Fielder out in the deep, but it's trying to chase it down, but unable to collect it. So another 4 to end the over. Another very expensive over. 21 runs conceived in the 6th over. And after the end of the power play, Royal Tigers are 67 for 2. KL Khalid continue his second over. Naeem Iqbal is on strike. Very strange. He's only faced 12 deliveries. And the last 6 overs, he's been there from the beginning. He's one of the batters who doesn't wait too long to get going, but no need from him today so far. And as long as he stays in there, it's crucial for Royal Tigers. It's a half-hearted appeal for LBW, but it was definitely going to look like down leg side. Waller's bowling around, right arm around, and that angle is going to be quite difficult to get an LBW, especially if it's pitching on around middle and leg stump. And a big appeal again for LBW. Not out. Naeem Iqbal not connecting with the bat. Big swing and a miss. He's trying to play over mid-on area, which he's quite strong at. We've seen him in the past. So Ali Nadeem comes in on strike now, and field placing getting changed accordingly. Nicely played on the onside, and looks just stopping before the boundary and mid-wicket. We come back for 2 runs. On a normal day, we would probably see that really rush away for 4, but we've had a lot of rain in the last few days, and the outfield is quite damp and wet still, so not really traveling as fast as we would like. Of course, Nasir Ali's batting previously and the scorecard, it's hard to believe, but actually the outfield is quite slow still. That shows the type of batting that we've seen tonight. So nicely flicked off the pads towards midwick one again, and with 2 fielders protecting the boundary in the deeps. So Royal Tigers get 2 runs to end the over. And after the 7th over, Royal Tigers are 72 for 2. So change of bowling. A new bowler coming into the attack for Nasir Ali Mehran Khan to come and bowl his first over of tonight. Naeem Iqbal will be facing. Royal Tigers requiring 110 of 13. A run rate of 8.46 is required. A great shot slapped over mid-wicket, and it's gone all the way for 6 runs from Naeem Iqbal. As we were saying not too long ago that Naeem Iqbal doesn't like to wait around too much. He said he didn't face a lot of deliveries, but now it looks like he's starting to get going. And what a way to start to the 8th over. Big 6 over mid-wicket. And that takes Naeem Iqbal to 25 after 16 deliveries now. So nicely guided, but straight to the fielder at backward point. Nasir Ali will be needing to break this partnership, not to make sure they don't get going too much if they want to try to defend the run rate score here right now. This one again swept over mid-wicket region. He went towards backward square leg. And another huge 6 by Naeem Iqbal. They're very unorthodox shots he plays, but they're quite useful when he connects to it. Big guy, when he does swing the bat quite fast and full, and every time if he gets holds of it, it definitely clears the boundary without very little effort. It looks like it. Anything bowled at the stumps or down a bit leg side, he will definitely punish you. This one's played over the back bowler's head and comes across mid-off fielder to cover the ball and keeps Royal Tigers just to a single. So 13 runs of this over already. And a very good over for Royal Tigers. And Nasir Ali getting a bit under pressure now, the bowlers. Required run rate has fallen under 8. A little bit more or less a relief for Royal Tigers to try to chase down these runs. And just a push to point region for a single to end the 8th over. And Royal Tigers are 86 for 2. So Malik Kaka is the new bowler coming in. A single to start the over. It's played towards deep mid-off. Ali Nadeem now on 27 of 16 deliveries. Strike rate of 173. So three fours and a 6 to his tally. Brings Iqbal now on strike, who's in 32 of 19. Very wide delivery, and just inside of the wide line, so dot ball. Just play towards covers for a single. So 7 runs coming in the 9th over. Royal Tigers are 93 for 2. So requiring 89 of 11 overs. The run rate required is 8.09. So they're looking quite in control at the moment, Royal Tigers. Naim Iqbal and Nadeem looking quite comfortable out there at the crease. And they're really putting pressure on Nasir at the moment. So Khalil Khalid coming in for his 3rd over. A single to start the 10th over. Off the pads, looks like it, of Naim Iqbal, and good call from Ali Nadeem. Getting a quick single. Bowlers of Nasir tend to keep bowling towards on the legs of Naim Iqbal, which is quite risky. He's quite strong on the onside, especially with his big swing and really strong in that mid-wicket region. It's gone up in the air, chance for a catch, but it's missed the fielder, just wide of him, unfortunately for Nasir Ali. And Ali Nadeem fights to live another day here at the crease. Managed to get 2 runs. So the required run rate is just shy over 8 runs and over now, but Royal Tigers looking quite comfortable out there. In the air, shout for catch it, but not reaching to the fielder that is basically at extra cover deep. Look at the field. There's nobody really straight deep mid-off region for the right-hander. Batsman should be looking to adjust certain shots and take full advantage of the gaps. It's like a bit of an inside edge type of shot towards square leg for a single. 99 for 2. 6 runs so far of this over. 1 more delivery to go. And the only over is that no boundary has happened so far. And this was, we were talking about that. Ali Nadeem has taken that target that we were talking. Nobody's out and deep mid off, and he just basically smashed it over the bowler's head, straight over towards the side screen for 6 runs. What a way to end the over. As we were speaking, there was no boundary in that over, and Ali Nadeem finishes it off with the 6. 12 runs coming off the over. Royal Tigers are 105 for 2 after 10. Now the required runs are 77 runs of 10 overs. Required run rate has dropped below 8, which Royal Tigers wanted, and it's brought it down to 7.7 at the moment. And really, Nasir Ali needs to start thinking, try to pull something out the bag here to try to break this partnership, which is between Ali Nadeem and Naeem Iqbal, which is 65 now of 38 deliveries. So these 2 batsmen are looking very comfortable, and if Nasir Ali don't get these 2 out anytime soon, might be a little bit trouble for them. So Manir Kakar coming in to start his 2nd over, 11th of the innings. Full toss is going straight up in the air, but it's a shout for catch it. Fielder coming underneath it and has finally caught it. Naeem Iqbal's inning comes to an end. It was a very loose delivery, something that Naeem Iqbal is very famous of punishing it, but not really timing it as well as he would have liked and getting more air than trajectory. And in the end, the fielder did well, kept his eye on the ball, came running in from deep mid-wicket region and comfortably caught the ball to end Naeem Iqbal's inning. He's done 38 of 26. And now Royal Tigers 105 for 3. Great breakthrough that Nasir Ali wanted to keep them in the fight for this game and try to defend their 181 target. The score was 182 to win. Royal Tigers target is there, and that was a very much needed breakthrough for Nasir Ali. And the new batsman coming in is Vaibhav Sani. So Nasir Ali will now, if they really want to try to get more, it's try to get Ali Nadeem, who's on the non-striker end at the moment. If they can get his wicket in and try to get 2 fresh batsmen in at the crease, they could try to put pressure on more on Royal Tigers to try to win this match. But let's see how that plays out. Yabab Sami is going to be taking a strike now. The second ball of the 11th over. Comes in, 4 balls. And of course, Yabab just coming onto the crease might take him a few deliveries to get his eye in and calm his nerves. So nicely played off the pad. Just a flick towards square leg. Bit of a misfield in the deep. So there was a call for a second, but an overthrow has happened. And in the end, Ali Nadeem did manage to come back and get 2 runs. They were looking for 2. Ali was quite more curious of getting the second, but Beba wasn't interested. It was a bit of a mix-up, but the overthrow helped Royal Tigers get that second. This one's way down leg side for a wide. That's been a bit of a struggle here for the bowlers tonight. It's been quite damp outside, but the outfield is not quite as dry, so the ball getting a bit wet. It's getting the right grip and consistently the line and length hasn't been there for a lot of the bowlers. And as we see, that's why probably the scores and the shots that we've been seeing tonight. Batsmen have taken advantage of that. And they just guides it down to third man. Managed to get a single, even though he was in the 30 yards. Good call by Webab. A dot ball to end the 11th over. Royal Tigers are now 110 for 3. Royal Tigers 129 for 3 now, 13. Khyber Khan coming into the attack now to start his second over. 53 needed now, 7 overs. 7.57 run rate required. Ali Nadeem now on 45 or 27 deliveries. Bob on strike. Shot balls, top edge, it seemed like it. But it's gone towards third man. And no, actually, it's come off the helmet. And it's gone for 4 runs because the umpire has signaled leg byes. But looks like Bob has pulled a hamstring, looks like it. And now this might be interesting because I think Webab, the way that he's walking out there right now, it's might have to come off. So Ali Nadeem has gone. And the wicket's fallen for Royal Tigers. The wicket that Nasir Ali really wanted to keep them in this game. And brought in Raza Ali onto the crease. This shows a small little break can change a lot. Suddenly, so Beba Sani was limping, and then now Royal Tigers have lost Ali Nadeem, who's in form. So another new batsman in Raza Ali Dar, number 6. Nicely bowled by Khyber Khan, just outside off stump, keeping that wide line, good length, not letting the batsman swing his arms. Basically, rather just fishing, trying to follow it, try to guide it. Almost got an outside edge, close. This one's gone in the air, but it looks like it's going to be safe. And the batsman come back for 2. It's chipped over mid-off region. Fielder out in deep, protecting the boundary. It's nicely just played straight down the ground. A single to end the over. 8 runs coming of this over, losing 1 wicket, but they're still on target. Royal Tigers after 14 are 137 for 4. So 45 runs required now, just 6 overs, and a required run rate of 7.5. Still could go any way at the moment. Nasir Ali, especially getting the danger man who's left, who's quite well settled, was Ali Nadeem at the crease. They've sent him back to the pavilion and brought themselves back into this fighting position here. With 2 new batsmen, fairly new batsmen. I know Vaibhav has been there for a bit of while, but in the last over he looked like he pulled his hamstring, so he might be struggling to make any fast singles, or might have a bit of issue that he might have to watch out for with running between the wickets. And it's also starting to get a bit cool out there. As we see, it's about 13 degrees here in the end of May. Weather hasn't really been on our side so far this year. It's been quite damp here in Canada, Brampton region, and just in general in the Toronto and the Greater Toronto area. We're just coming over with a lot of rain over the weekend, on Saturday especially. So the fields are still quite damp outside. We managed to get the cricket going, but still a bit tough conditions, especially for the fielders in the deep. Nicely played, just punched through the covers for a single. A dot ball by Khalil Khalid there, starting on his 4th and last over of the night. He's played to a 3rd man, and they managed to come back for 2. It was nicely played by Weber, but straight to the fielder at backward point. It's in the circle, so it's hit quite hard as well, but straight to the fielder. Just play down the ground to mid-on region, and they managed to come for a single. Just 4 runs coming off this over so far. But over for Nasir Ali's perspective, trying to defend their score. Or Tigers would be hoping that if they can get a boundary to finish the over, it would be ideal to keep them on par with their required run rate. And he's pulled away. The shout for catch it. And he's being caught out in the deep mid-wicket region as we were talking. We were looking for a boundary. Raza Ali Dar went for it, but was unsuccessful. And the ball went straight down the throat of the fielder at the deep mid-wicket region. Nicely held by the fielder. And at the end of the 15th over, Royal Tigers are 141 for 5. Now the required run rate after that wicket and that over has gone up slightly. Required run rate is 8.2 now for Royal Tigers. 41 required to win for 5 overs. So it looks like it's coming down to the wire. Good fight back from Nasir Ali here to keep them in the game. At one stage, it was looking like they were nowhere close to it, and suddenly they got the key wickets at the right time and really changed this game around and given them a fight back into this game. So the new batsman for Royal Tigers come in is Noman Khalid. It looks like Khibar Khan Mohammed will continue and start his third over. And then pulled away by Vaibhav. He's just standing there. Stand and deliver. It's gone all the way over mid-wicket. Umpire is just confirming it. Has it carried? And 6 has been finally given. What a start to the over for Royal Tigers. Vaibhav really smashed that one over mid-wicket. You could hear the sound of the bat. Nice and crisp. And when you hear that, nothing's more satisfying as a batter to see it clear the boundary for 6 runs. This one's played over through covers. Fielder is at the deep, so it protects the boundary. Restricts Royal Tigers to a single. So pushed down to mid-on for a single for Noman Khalid to get off the mark. Play towards cover. Fielder comes across. He mid off for a single. So 9 runs off this over. A good over for Royal Tigers to bring them back in the game again. Wow. And put more pressure on Nasir Ali. For a single. So 10 runs so far, and just another legal delivery left for the over. Play down the ground but the fielder in short managed to stop that ball, and a dot ball to end the 16th over. Royal Tigers are 151 for 5. 31 now required of just 4 overs. It looks like it's coming down to the wire. 7.75 run rate is required for Royal Tigers. Can Nasir Ali hold them back? Only time will tell. Let's see. These, especially this next 2 overs are going to be crucial. Just for both teams to decide which way is going to favor which team for a victory. But like you know, cricket is a strange game, and anything is possible. Let's play down to mid-on for a single. Over in the 30 yards, so deep fielder at the deep mid-on collects the ball. Munikaka has been one of the better bowlers for Nasir Ali tonight. It's even only 13 runs, 2.1 overs, second a wicket. Basically 14 runs after that single. So slower delivery, but it's picked up well by the batsman who sweeps, played a cross to mid-wicket region, mid-wicket cow corner region for a single. So full ball, toss ball, a big appeal from the bowler who's completely disgusted. He was 100% sure that it looked like it was going to be an LBW. It looks very close from this angle, but the umpire does have the best view. He decided not out. I don't know if there was a bat involved. Playing nicely, but straight to the fielder. Vaibhav is starting to get going now as well. 29 of 24 deliveries, 2 fours and a 6. He had a bit of a hamstring issue. Hopefully that's not giving him too much trouble at the moment. He's struggling to run between the wickets, that's for sure. So it's a single to end the 17th over. Royal Tigers 155 for 5. And they require 27 of 3 overs now. And the run rate's gone up now, required run rate at 9 runs and over. So it's definitely turning out to be a nail biter here. Go anyway right now. Very even. There's questions about the LBW decision, but I'm not sure if there was a bat involved or anything, but looked very close. Indeed. So, but in the end, it's the umpire's decision. No doubt was given. So Abdul Jalil is coming back into the attack to start his last over. All 3 overs so far and 2 for 38. Been a bit more expensive than he would have liked, but see if this is definitely the death over is very crucial time for him and Nasir Ali at the moment. We're hoping that he delivers an excellent over here to keep them in this fight. This one's played off the pads, it's flicked away to deep mid-wicket region. A single to start the over. Required run rate. So with 9 runs and over. Only 2 overs left after this. So it's nicely played towards cow corner region again. And there's no fielder out there. There was only a fielder at wideish mid-on. It's going in between mid-wicket region and cow corner. And it's gone for 4 runs. So much needed boundary for Royal Tigers. And it's come in the second ball, second delivery of the over. Oman Khalid struck that one quite nicely into the gap for 4. Literally comes in and a good reply back from the bowler. Batsman going in, trying to charge down the crease a bit, trying to give himself room, but well watched by the bowler. Adjusted his length perfectly and completely beats the batsman. 22 required. Another great delivery from Abdul Jalil. Perfect length, giving him with that almost that Yorker length deliveries he's bowling. Very difficult for the batsman to get underneath and try to get it away, and maybe Noman Khalid trying to overhit it, overcompensating and completely missing it. Now it's been 2 deliveries in a row. Still 2 deliveries left of this over, but so far Abdul Jalil has fought back well after that 4-run boundary. But it's short and wide, and it's a bit too wide this time, and the umpire has given a wide ball. So it'll be an extra legal delivery ball now. Still 2 deliveries to go. And takes it to 6 runs so far off this over. This one down the leg side and another wide. This is not the bowling that Abdul Jalil should be bowling at the moment. Nasir Ali is not exactly what they want. After a good few deliveries, he's definitely lost his line completely now. Given 2 consecutive wide deliveries already. At this stage, it's very crucial to minimize that. Every run counts, and only 20 needed now of 2.2 overs. This one's played nicely over point. There's a fielder out in the deep. Managed to cut off the boundary, and they come back for 2 runs. So 9 runs off this over. We were saying because of the extra 2 wide deliveries that were bowled as well. Still a delivery left. So 18 required. 2.1 overs. Abdul Jalil coming into boys' last ball of the spell. Bowled quite nicely, but straight down the ground. And for a single towards covers it was. So 10 runs coming off that 18th over. 165 for 5 Royal Tigers. By 17 more needed of just 2 overs. It's definitely coming down to the wire. Looks like the last over could be in play here for sure. And it's hard to tell which side this game is really favoring. Of course, the batting team seems to be having the more control over it. We're above now on 31 of 26 deliveries. He was struggling a bit in the beginning, but he's definitely got going as when Royal Tigers really needed him to. So he'd be hoping, and he'd be taking to take strike. But it looks like Noman Khalid will be on strike, so maybe trying to rotate and try to keep Vaibhav as much strike as possible. It seems to be the man set at the crease. try to get these 17 runs in 2 overs. So Nasir Kakar coming in to start the 19th over. Could this be the deciding over here? Or can Nasir Ali hold Royal Tigers back? Full toss ball, low full toss, trying to aim that Yorker length straight to deep extra cover or deep cover for a single. And that brings in Vaibhav Sani into play. And for Nasir Ali, they need to get him out if they can, and that will definitely bring them into that game again to try to win this match. Nasir Ali. Full toss, lower Yorker ball almost, and that's gone behind point, and it's gone. Has it gone all the way? The fielder did a great chase. Looks like he's just stopped the ball just before the boundary using his foot. It's quite damp out there and slippery as well at times, so very difficult to field and stop quite quickly. But the fielder did well. He managed to stop the boundary, but the batsman managed to come back for 3. 13 now required from Royal Tigers to win this match. Nicely bowled by Nasir Kakar is what. So Noman trying to give himself extra room, and he just followed him. In the end, it was a swing and a miss. 3 deliveries left of this over. Full ball, but it's played down to deep mid-wicket region. Fielder at the deep coming in. It's a shout for a run out. And looks like they've got him. We just missed it out on the camera, but Noman Kakar was looking to come back for the second. A great throw by the fielder. And the keeper basically looked like it took out the stumps. And a crucial wicket, crucial time for Nasir Ali. And that's the end of Noman Khalid. So 12 required now, and the captain comes in, Sohail Tanveer, the much anticipated player of tonight, and he's waited till almost at the crucial time to come in. And number 8, he started off with a single right down the ground, and he might be looking to complete this run chase for Royal Tigers. 11 runs required of just 7 deliveries. So Nasir Kakar coming in to bowl the last over. Sorry, the last ball of the 19th over. and see what can happen. So for 6 runs of this over, and a wicket fall from a run out as well. It's going in the air. The shout for catch it. Fielder coming from the deep. Big diving effort, but I think he got a hand to it. Couldn't hold on to it. It was a good effort. He had to come running from the deep boundary line of mid-wicket region. And luckily for Royal Tigers, they managed to get 2 runs to end the over. 173 for 6 now. And 9 runs just required of the last over. If only that could have they could have held on to that catch, would have been a game on for the last over. But the captain of Royal Tigers, Soyathan Weir, looks like will be taking strike of the last over and just requiring 9 runs. So he's a very experienced man, an ex-Pakistani international player as well. Played Test cricket, ODIs, T20s all around the world. Very experienced player, very talented, and the record speaks for itself. For him coming out here to Canada and promote cricket in the GTA and especially Brampton region, has been very excellent for the young players and the local players to be encouraged, as well as to learn from him, as from his experience. So Khaiber Khan starting the last over. Full ball, played down the ground to mid-on. They're coming back looking for 2 runs, but decided for 2, but it's gone as an overthrow and nobody was backing up. So it will be, in the end, managed to come back for 2 with that useful overthrow from Nasir Ali. Something that they definitely didn't want. 7 runs required. Let's play down the ground again by Soyathan. It's a bit more towards mid-on. They're coming back for 2. It's good running by Vaibhav, who we thought was struggling a bit with his hamstring, but he's definitely put in the effort. And just 5 runs now required. So good two deliveries and 4 runs for Royal Tigers with those 2 twos, and just 5 required now of 4 deliveries. What a match this has gone. Who would thought they would go right to this debt? These 2 teams have fought very hard. And even last season, they both were finalists. It was a very high-scoring match at that time too, over 200 runs, where Royal Tigers chased down basically. Defended the score, and today. And as we were speaking, Soyathan Veer has lofted that ball straight up in the air, 2 extra cover, and a wicket has fallen for Royal Tigers where they didn't want it at the stage. But what a game it's turning out to be. 5 runs now required still of 3 deliveries, and an exciting, what a match this has turned out to be. We were saying, both these teams were the finalists last year. Royal Tigers batted first, scored a astonishing over 200 runs, when Nasir did try to chase down very well, but fell short in the end. Royal Tigers won the championship, and It's the first time they're meeting for the 2026 season. And Royal Tigers was bowled first at this time and restricted Nasir Ali to 181. And it's come down to the wire here. Last 3 deliveries left. There's 3 wickets in hand for Royal Tigers. 177 for 7. And 5 runs are required of just 3 deliveries. And pressure's on now on both sides because Vaibhav is on the non-striking end. And Ahmed Kamal has come in, the captain, or the vice captain, may I say, for the Royal Tigers for tonight. So Khyber Khan coming in. So it's played down the ground to mid-off region. And a misfield in the 30 yards, and they managed to get a single. And now 4 runs required of 2 deliveries for Royal Tigers. So it looks like it's going to right to the end. I mean, it might be decided, if not on this delivery, at least the last delivery of the over. And it's hard to predict at this stage who's going to win. And it actually can go both ways, Nasir Ali or Royal Tigers. Who would have thought it would be such a tight match? So the nerves are clicking on both ends. Khyber Khan comes in. Big swing, and looks like he's beaten the fielder. And is gone for 4 runs. So what a way to end the match. Royal Tigers have brought the game home. And of course, Vaibhav was the man to go on strike at the crucial time. He was in form. Nasir Ali was so close, but again fell short. What an exciting and a nail-biter match here between these 2 teams. It's always exciting. Both very competitive teams and talent at both ends. And in the end, unfortunately, only one team does win. And it's been Royal Tigers again. So again, the match comes to an end. Royal Tigers win by 3 wickets. And it was a pleasure to see, and we will look forward to the next match. Have a good night.